Hi, everybody. This is Mrs. Z. Happy April 1st. That's why I have my turkey hat on. Oh, wait a second. That's not right. Silly, silly me. Well, happy April 1st. Not sure if any of you tried the rabbit. I did remember this morning myself. So there we go. Let's see. We have a birthday today from Franklin. Happy birthday, Rory, from Miss Becca's class. Hope you had a great day today. No Randall birthdays today. It is April Fool's Day today. I'm eager to hear what kinds of funny jokes and pranks you played on your family today. You might see one sometime during this video. I don't know. It's also National Walking Day today, so I hope you all got out. There was a little sunshine. That was pretty awesome. Fun to see that. It's kind of a bird-themed day today. So we have my hat. I got two beautiful-ish drawings by the DeGattis. Elsa and Claire drew bird-ish drawings. So beautiful. I'll add those to my hello, goodbye window. So thanks so much, friends. I'm going to read a story to you that was one of my kids really liked this when they were growing up. This is by kind of a great, I guess, a aunt once removed or something. Her name is Harriet Lerner. And the name of this book is called Franny B. Cranny, There's a Bird in Your Hair. So gosh, I kind of have a bird in my hair. But Mrs. Z, I'm going to take that hat off for the book because it's kind of a lot. So Harriet Lerner and Susan Goldhor wrote this book, and then Helen Oxenberry did the illustrations. And my kids really used to love this when they were little, and it was autographed by the author, by Aunt Harriet, back in 2001. So it's been a while. Wow. Okay. Franny B. Cranny had long, frizzy hair. It was always getting her in trouble. Franny B. Cranny's hair tied itself into knots on the buttons of her dress. Oh boy, I love curly hair. Franny B. Cranny's hair made the girl sitting next to her on the school bus sneeze every day on the way to school. Got stuck in her nose. Franny B. Cranny's hair even got stuck in the refrigerator door. Franny B. Cranny loved her long frizzy hair. The longer and frizzier it got, the more she liked it. Franny B. Cranny thought her long frizzy hair was beautiful. She could brush it down the front of her face and pretend she was in a cave. I love these illustrations by Helen Oxenberry. She loved to press her hair down against her head and watch it boing out again. Fun. Franny B. Cranny's mother was very tired of untangling all this long, frizzy hair. Wouldn't you like a nice, neat, short, pretty haircut like your sister Bertha's, she asked. No, said Franny B. Cranny. I think you would look so great with short hair, said Franny B. Cranny's father. I think so too, said Bertha. No, said Franny B. Cranny. You can see Sister Bertha and Franny B. Cranny's hair. One day, Franny B. Cranny's parents announced that there was going to be a big family reunion. All their relatives would be coming. And, said Franny B. Cranny's mother, the day before the party, you are both going to get your hair cut at the hairdresser's. Uh-oh. How do you think Franny B. Cranny felt about that? I'm going to get my hair curled, said Bertha proudly. Not me, said Franny B. Cranny. I don't want anyone touching my hair. Well, we'll see, said Franny B. Cranny's mother. Before Franny B. Cranny knew it, the day before the party had come, her mother told the hairdresser exactly what she wanted him to do with Franny B. Cranny's hair. Pin it up on her head and make it look neat, she said. You have very interesting hair, said the hairdresser to Franny B. Cranny. You can see kind of pulling and prodding it and all of that. How do you think Franny B. Cranny feels? He had never seen anything like it before. Franny B. Cranny didn't like him one bit. She closed her eyes, she shut her mouth, and crossed her arms. She did not say one word to him the whole time he was working on her hair. There, the hairdresser said. Uh-oh, Bertha's kind of laughing, isn't she? Don't you look great? Franny B. Cranny opened her eyes. Her long frizzy hair was piled on top of her head in a giant heap. Very nice, said her mother. At least it won't fly around and get caught in the cake, said Bertha. Franny B. Cranny didn't say anything. She just stared into the mirror, thinking about the best way to undo her hairdo. Franny B. Cranny was walking slowly home behind her mother and Bertha, thinking and thinking, when suddenly something amazing happened. A brown bird flew down from a nearby tree and landed in the middle of Franny B. Cranny's new hairdo. Oh my goodness. Her mother screamed and Bertha jumped. I love there's like action in these illustrations, isn't there? But the bird would not budge. It just snuggled deeper into the pile of long frizzy hair on top of Franny B. Cranny's head. Don't scare it away, said Franny B. Cranny. I want it there. When they reached the front door, the bird was still there. Maybe it thinks you're a tree, said Franny B. Cranny's mother. Maybe it thinks your hair is a nest, said Bertha. There's a bird in your hair, said Franny B. Cranny's father. Maybe you should take apart that hairdo. I love that illustration. Suddenly, Franny B. Cranny was beginning to like her new hairdo. No, she said. At bedtime, Franny B. Cranny had to solve some problems. How could she bend over and take off her shoes? Then she remembered the deep knee bends she learned in PE class. How was she going to sleep? Then she remembered her father's big armchair. After everyone was asleep, she tiptoed down the hall and curled up in the chair. In the morning, there were even more problems. Time to take a shower, said Franny B. Cranny's mother. A shower, thought Franny B. Cranny. Oh, no. She decided to take a bath instead and was very careful not to splash water on her head. Soon it was time for the big family reunion. Bertha was embarrassed to have a sister with a bird on her head. I'm going to tell everyone I never saw Franny B. Cranny before in my life, she told her parents. You look like a bird brain, she told Franny B. Cranny. That's not very kind, is it? Whew. But Franny B. Cranny thought she looked beautiful. She marched proudly into the party with her brown bird perched on the very top of her head. No one at the family reunion had ever seen a hairdo like this one. Everyone crowded around Franny B. Cranny. Her cousin Ethan, who never smiled or laughed out loud when he saw Franny B. Cranny, and she let him feed her bird a sunflower seed. Uncle Isidore, who was usually very grouchy, told Franny B. Cranny he was sorry he was bald and couldn't take his favorite pigeon home from the park because it would slide off his head. Love that picture. Aunt Phyllis, who worked at the television station, thought Franny B. Cranny's hair was news. She called her office and told them about Franny's hair and the bird and told them to send cameras. Bertha was very careful to stand close to Franny B. Cranny, so everyone knew they were sisters. Bertha's kind of changed her mind about the bird and the hair. The day after the party, Bertha said, I'm so glad you didn't cut your hair. It's awesome. That's what you think, Franny B. Cranny said. I'm getting it cut tomorrow. Oh, no, cried her mother. You can't do that. Oh, yes, said Franny B. Cranny. I can. Why now? Her parents asked. A little birdie told me to, said Franny B. Cranny. Look at her. She got her hair cut. And look at the birds flying with her. What do you think is in this? I wonder what they're going to do. This is my kid's favorite page. They used to love it. There's Franny B. Cranny's house. Do you see the bird? What did she do? She laid some eggs in her nest. And what is that nest made out of? Ah, it's a good one, huh? I really like that. Kind of a silly one for April Fool's Day. Do you think that's a fiction story or nonfiction? Hey, I have an update on my juggling. So check it out and I will see you tomorrow. Happy Friday.